let's move on to the self-employed model, the broker model. I've gone on record saying that I believe the high street versus online argument is not an argument. That they've almost got to a 6-7% market share, and I don't think they'll get any further. But I'm of the opinion the next 10 years that probably 20-30% of people will go down this self-employed model, which again, not every agent in Australia is self-employed, but there's a hell of a lot more self-employed agents who work into the broker model. What's your opinion on the broker self-employed model?
Okay. So again, it's the business model. What we've seen with all the business models, and by the way, I think that dismissing the new models, the online, if you want to call it that, I actually call them the nationals now because they tend to be offering a national service. Okay, I think dismissing their business model is premature at this stage. And I say that because the first iteration may not have worked for a number of them, but that isn't to say that the second, third or fourth iteration won't. And there are some, I think, some signs, we've seen it, where new models can work. So the paid up front model might not have gained traction, but I look at businesses like UMove as an example, a part of the Property Franchise Group, which if you like...
I tell you what, amazing. I just love their model.
Well, they've got a really good business model. Now, it doesn't work for everybody, and again, some of your viewers will probably say, we've got one in our town, and they don't do particularly well, fair dues, but there's a lot of them that do. So what's my view? My view is this. Whatever the business model, whether it's an ownership model, with employees, whether it's self-employed model, a franchise model, or combination of, whatever your business model is, you've got to be exceptionally good at it, right? It's not the business model per se, it's your application of the business model. Now, if I was setting up an estate agency again, which model would I personally select? It would be a franchise type model, insofar as I would have individuals who have got ownership of the business. Because if I wanted to scale it. Because the evidence suggests that actually, done well, those models can actually perform better than the average. However, again, there's a massive variation. You've got some franchisees who are awful, and you've got others who are brilliant. It's down to the selection process. Sometimes some of these franchisees are quite happy with earning, just about a livable wage. Others are seeking, they want to earn $1 million, $2 million, $3 million, whatever per branch in terms of gross income, and set their stall out to do it and achieve it. So I think it comes down to whether you've got an employer-employee model or whether you've got a self-employed model or a franchise model. It's about attracting the right people who've got the right attributes and the right behaviours. And in the same way we talked about the younger generation, I don't think we should dismiss the older generation either here. There's a lot of people who've got a lot of experience of life who I think could work exceptionally well in a franchise type estate agency business. And so, if I was starting up today, I'd be looking at all generations to attract into the business. But they would all have those 5 traits. They'd all be coachable. They'd all have a high level of intelligence. They'd be curious individuals. They'd have evidence of past success, and they'd have a fantastic work ethic. Those are the 5 things that I would be assessing them for. And it wouldn't matter, if they've got those 5, the business model should be able to fit in and accommodate, and they will flourish. If you've got the right business model, they will flourish.
It all comes down.